What if the most dangerous weapon wasn't a knife, but the human mind? Gone Girl isn't just a thriller. It's a masterclass in psychological manipulation. And today, we're breaking down how it works and what writers can learn from it. Psychological manipulation is control, subtle, hidden, and often invisible. It's about changing someone's perception without them even realizing it. From gaslighting to emotional pressure to deception, manipulation is one of the most powerful tools in storytelling. Amy Dunne is not just a character. She's a strategist. Everything she does is calculated. Her intelligence, her planning, her ability to control narrative makes her one of the most terrifying characters in modern fiction. She doesn't use force. She uses psychology. Nick isn't innocent. He's flawed, conflicted, and vulnerable, which makes him the perfect target. But here's the twist. He also manipulates perception, especially through media. This creates a powerful dynamic. Victim versus manipulator becomes blurred. At its core, Gone Girl is about relationships. How love turns into control. How trust turns into suspicion. Amy and Nick's marriage shows how manipulation can slowly destroy identity and replace it with performance. Let's break down the key tactics. Right finger gaslighting, making someone question reality. Right finger emotional blackmail, using fear, guilt, or pressure. Right finger narrative control, shaping how others see the truth. Right finger deception, creating false realities. These are not just story tools. They're real psychological strategies. In Gone Girl, media becomes a weapon, public perception becomes reality, and truth becomes irrelevant. This shows writers something powerful. Right finger control the narrative equals control the story. Manipulation doesn't just affect victims. It destroys identity. Nick begins to lose himself. Amy becomes trapped in her own creation. Both characters suffer, in different ways, because manipulation always has a cost. Writers can learn a lot here. Create intelligent characters. Use psychological conflict. Blur morality. Control perspective. Build tension through mind games. The scariest stories don't rely on monsters. They rely on people. This is what makes Gone Girl so powerful. It feels real, because manipulation exists in real life. In relationships, in media, in everyday interactions. Gone Girl isn't just a story. It's a psychological battlefield, where truth is fragile, identity is fluid, and control is everything. And that's what makes it unforgettable. If you want to master psychological storytelling, subscribe, because the darkest stories aren't about monsters, they're about people.